Andrew McCart, IFLTV, delighted to be joined by Lee McGregor. Lee, quite refreshing after the Isaac Lowe fight, the back and forths and the name calling, the insults that you had Nathaniel Collins, and it was respect, and we've just got an all-Scottish clash, which I cannot wait for. Just talk to me about this fight.
Yeah, no, you're right. Obviously, the respect's there, as you can see. It's a great fight. I feel like it sells itself. It doesn't need any bad blood. It's all, like I showed in the Isaac fight, it's all irrelevant, and you just make a fool of yourself, to be honest. So which he did, to coming out saying he's going to knock me out, do this, do that, and then that doesn't happen. He just looked like a fool. So there's not going to be any of that with me and Nathaniel. Like I say, the fight sells itself, and it's a great fight for the Scottish fans.
It was said up there, you want to know in the amateurs. We know small gloves, bright lights, no vests, head guards back then maybe, I don't know. It's a lot different. Exactly, so it's a lot different when them tiny little 8 ounce get put on your hands. So that's irrelevant. You've sparred hundreds of rounds with Nathaniel, right? Southpaw, big, strong, fully fledged featherweight. How are you going to navigate this fight? What's the outcome going to be? Can you go in there and put in that stellar Lee McGregor performance?
Yeah, do it definitely. I think I've said, I've come up to featherweight. I feel better at it. I've built really well in it. So there's no issue there with the weight. I think again, it suits me. It gives me a chance to show my boxing a bit more, because I feel like I need to. Can't stand and out.
You need to do that against Nathaniel.
Yeah, at times, but there's definitely going to be moments where we're going to be sitting in the pocket and we're going to be letting our hands go, and I feel like I'll come out on top with that as well. This is why I'm confident in the fight. I think I can win by boxing, but I also do believe at the right times that I can outfight him as well.
WBC silver, great ranking, featherweight. Again, Nathaniel's unbeaten, done everything at the British level, British title, European title and whatnot. Kind of, his stories mimics yours. You've both got a young family, young daughters. You've both been through a lot of trials with the surgeries from him, and we all know your stories. You've been through the hurt and everything to get your boxing career back on track. So this is like, is this not like a banana skin fight or a must-win? It is a must-win fight, but is this fight career-defining? Is this, you lose this fight, are you back down on the winner goes on to the biggest, better things? Is that how you see this one?
Yeah, I think every fight in my career now is going to be like that. You know, every fight going forwards is my biggest fight, and I must win. Same with this. What makes it a little bit better and more exciting is it's an all-Scottish rivalry. You know, it's Edinburgh, Glasgow. Although I've got many supporters through in Glasgow as well as Edinburgh, so it's not going to be billed and looked at as that. But it's always nice when people can look at it like that sort of kind of rivalry. You go back to the Cash Farouk days as well. That fight still gets talked about now, and we're like almost 6 years on. So I think that's going to do me. Yeah, no, of course I do. I think I did say before that I didn't think I would ever get another dance partner, another rivalry like the Cash Farouk fight. Although this could be the start of that, you know, with Nathaniel. A wee bit later on in our careers, we've both, I think he's 16, both had basically the same amount of fights, both won all the titles. And the winner of this is no doubt goes on to a world title fight, so it's massive, and I'm going to be fully prepared for it.
You mentioned the flag bearer up there, Josh Taylor, Alex Arthur sitting in the corner. Now I'm old enough to remember when Alex Arthur, that when I was a kid coming through and I was watching boxing and going to the gyms, it was only Alex Arthur. That's all we had. We only had Alex Arthur come to Meadowbank every so often. But now we've got Josh Taylor. He'd done his thing. Ricky Brown's done his thing as well. But with you, Nathaniel, you've got Drew Lemon coming through. You've got Sam Hickey coming through. You've got Alex Arthur Jr. now signed as well to big promoters. Scottish boxing's looking good. And you mentioned that the winner of this fight can take over Josh as the flag bearer of Scottish boxing. Now, we talked about you talked about that world title fight next if you win this one, but how much of added pressure or whatever it brings, that becoming the flag bearer for Scottish boxing, does that hold for you?
Yeah, it's pressure, but I've dealt with that my full career. You know, I've been in many occasions like that. As a lot of the whole of the UK is going to be tuning in and watching, and then like you said, the all Scottish clash, the winner going on to be, like you say, the flag bearer of world titles. It's massive, but it's just something I've got to just put to the back of my mind, really, to be honest. Focus on what I need to do, focus on what I can do, win the fight, and then we take care of everything after that. But it's just full focus on winning the fight.
I was going to mention the featherweight division, Nick Balls and all them guys, but you seem to be fully focused on Nathaniel Collins, so is there much point me talking about that featherweight division at world level?
No, of course there is, yeah, definitely. Obviously Nathaniel's what I'm fully focused on, like I said, but these are the guys that I believe I want to, and again, it's like there's no bad blood here with the Nathaniel fight, and there's no badness, it's just strictly business. Like you say, he's got a family, wee girl, quite similar to myself, you know, we want to provide for our families. When you get presented an opportunity like this, you're never going to turn around and say, no, I can't take that fight or opportunity because I get on with Nathaniel, we're mates. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, we are mates, and the respect's there. We've travelled the world as amateurs, we've been on the same Boxing Scotland team, but please believe me, when that final bell goes, there's not a bit of respect there. He's going to be trying to take my head off, and I'll be doing the exact same. We are genuinely fighting for our lives, fighting for our families, so it's for that full 36 minutes, there's not a bit of respect there at all. So I'm coming in here and I'm coming to win.
Exciting. I cannot wait for it, man. The fact that there's no animosity, it's just a real fight, which excites me. So that being said, what is going to happen on May 24th?
Well, like what you said earlier on in the interview, you said about Nathaniel's struggles and problems that he's had to overcome, and it's the exact same as me. And I think what we can both confidently say is we've got a lot of grit and determination in us. So that's then going to have to be used in the fight at some point. And what that just makes it so exciting for the fans. You know, there's going to be no quit, and there's going to be times where it's going to get tough and gritty for the both of us. But like I says, I've been in them situations before in my career in life. Same with him. You know, he's got through broken noses, all sorts of other things. So it's until last one standing, really. There's going to be no quit in this fight, and like I say, may the best man win.
Definitely, I echo that as well. Lee, I cannot wait for this one, man. Thank you so much for making the fight happen. I'm going to thank Nathaniel as well, because this is two Scottish guys going at it, and it's music to my ears. But Lee, thank you so much, brother. I'll see you in the next one.